Come on in, y'all. I'm finna cook. How y'all doing? Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snuggle tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. How do you do? Did you sleep good last night? Was your body snuggle tight? Did you rest like you should? Does your body feel good? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, people. My people around the world, I say good morning. And good morning I say again. And again I say. And again I say rejoice. How y'all doing on today? Well, I'm about to attempt to do just a little bit of something. And give y'all a little story time while I'm doing this little something. Do I look foggy to y'all? Because I look foggy to me. So let me go and hit this real quick with a paper towel. And see if I can't get moving real quick. Hold on. See if that's better. Alright, that's better. So what I'm going to do is make some salmon croquettes. Some eggs. I got some rice. And I'm going to fry some biscuits. I'm going to fry some cheese biscuits. Because when we grew up, everybody's oven didn't work. Okay? So, when you didn't grow up and you didn't have an oven and you wanted biscuits, you fried them the same way you did with cornbread. That's why you got hot water cornbread. It wasn't that they couldn't put it in the oven. A lot of times they didn't have an oven to put it in. Okay? I'm only using 1 can of salmon. Because really I'm the only one eat them. But I love salmon. So what I did was pour some of my juice out. I'm going to put a little bit in there as I go. And you don't have to remove the bones out of your salmon. Because they're so crumbly. And they also a protein. But I grew up my mama taking them out. So I take them out. So I've got an egg. I'm going to put a little flour in here. A little salt and pepper. Now, you can saute onions and bell peppers. Some people put all kind of seasonings. Now, if I was making fresh salmon, and I grinded it up, I would probably go ahead and add me some sauteed onions and bell pepper. But when you do too much to me, sometimes too much is done out of this little salmon in a can. It's already been processed. It's already been soaking in a liquid. So, but it's how you were raised. It's how you were taught. And if you were taught to do it, ain't nothing wrong. If you were taught to add a whole lot of seasonings, ain't nothing wrong with it. But when we grew up, we didn't have a whole lot of seasonings. So I don't like mine complicated. I like how my mama do hers. My mama cooked with salt and pepper to this day. And it tastes good when you eat your mama's cooking. Okay? I'm going to use 1 egg with this 1 can of salmon. Alright? I'm going to get me a little squishy bit of flour. And you know what? Say, it's raining here. We just being rained out nonstop. And if you don't, some people don't use flour. Some people use starch. that's a preference again. It's not a right or wrong how you want to make your own food. See, Miss Kathy says she used saltines in hers. And what I'm going to do is just show you how I fry some biscuits on top of the stove. These are going to be cheese biscuits. I'm going to stuff these biscuits with some provolone and mozzarella. Salt and pepper. Honey, you can't beat it. Some people put too much stuff in their food and you can't taste the salmon. They got every seafood seasoning. I'm going to ask you the question other than you young people. Before they came out with all these seasonings, what was you using? Ah! Come on, somebody. Salt and pepper. And it still works today. It's a household staple, ain't it? Yes, ma'am, it is. Your seafood seasoning. If you got you some of that good old trust and what, obey, you doing good. So, now that's how I see it. I ain't got to be right. Come on in and let's talk. I got to look. I'm going to talk as I cook. So I can kill all the birds with the little song that I got. And I'm only going to put me a little bit of little flour and a little cornmeal, okay? So I'm just going to use a squishy bit of flour, just a little shake, you know, and I'm going to go get me some cornmeal. And that's it. I know y'all may say, oh no, Miss Tracy, I got to have this and that. I understand that's what you got to have. And when you fix yours, I want you to do it that way. Fix it how you got to have it. But I'm old enough to be some of y'all mamas, and some of y'all on here old enough to be my mama, and y'all know good and well salt and pepper was it. Y'all know. And for y'all in your 40s, if you didn't know, because you weren't in the kitchen helping us cook, now you know. And so you just take it and you work it all together. And then we're going to drop them. If I'm making some fresh ones, I'll go ahead and do all that onion stuff. But just these simple ones like this with some good eggs. And some, I like my salmon now. You might like your salmon with grits. I like mine with rice. See, and somebody said they use 2 eggs. Well, I'm only working with 1 can. And if I'm going to use a little flour and cornmeal, then I know that cornmeal and flour is a binder. So I don't want to make them so stiff and so dry. You know, to where I'll be like, oh, these salmon ain't hitting on nothing. You know, and some people don't use flour at all in there. And what I like to do, I don't know, my mama always said it. I just got a little bit of this left. I just add just a squishy bit of the salmon juice in there. And this gonna make it, keep that moisture in it. Now, you can use as many eggs as you want to. That's why I told y'all when I was coming on here to cook these, I'm just doing these, you know, how I grew up. That's how we grew up. And my mama always used a little bit more cornmeal than she did flour. And we just had some pepper on these things. Patted them, rolled them up, and cooked them. And like I say, I don't think it's no right or wrong on how to do them. Because you know what you like. You just know how you like your stuff. But for me, salt and pepper. And that's why I'm going to fry these biscuits. You use what you had. Listen, you didn't have no oven. You cooked on top of the stove. That's why you got hot water cornbread. That's just all you did. I don't even know why I did that. I'm going to put this out in the sink. Put the rest of this in the trash. You just use what you had. Come on, we finna fry these up. Let me get this in the trash. Get this on the eye. I'm gonna move this over here close to the trash can. Y'all see how good God is? Do y'all realize I might lean every now and then, but I'm standing up? After I cook these, I'm going to work on the biscuits. And then I'm going to scramble the eggs. Salmon, fried cheese biscuits, rice, and eggs. You have the right to do anything the way you deem necessary. And again, if you don't take all the bones out, crumble them up. Crumble them up. And you get the feel of how much cornmeal you need for that to be binded real good. Then you go from there. They're going to always be a little, you want them a little wet anyway. I see some people make they, and I'm not judging them, but some people make their salmon patties so dry. They have so much flour in them and so much this and that. And for me, I don't like mine that way. Is it wrong? It surely is not wrong. Some people like small ones. Some people like big. Depending on how many children you had to stretch that food out to. That's how it went. It really was nobody's business. If you had 6, 7 kids and you need to stretch that food out, then they got small. Okay? So what we gonna do? See? Mine stay a little wet. Just like that. I like to take mine and leave them just a squash a bit like my biscuits. Not too thick and not too thin. Sometimes I do make thick biscuits. All right, let's get started. So in this cast iron skillet over here, the one the flat one that I make my biscuits in is what I'm gonna fry these in. Cause I ain't messing up a bunch of dishes. It's raining outside. Today gonna be one of them Netflix days. I'm gonna go wash this out. Come right back over here. Use the same thing to make my biscuits. The same skillet to fry them. You don't have to have a lot of grease for salmon. Some people be swimming in grease. Whoo, Lord. I be like, Lord, that salmon is swimming. I'm gonna go wash my container. Check my cast iron skillet first and make sure it's not cooking too fast. Because cast iron warms up, you know. Be safe and turn it real quick. They ain't ready to be turned, but I did it for the sake of cooling my cast iron skillet so that it will cook like I want it to cook. They ain't ready. They weren't ready to be turned. They're gonna fry in this cast iron. And I'm gonna go wash these dishes. Hey y'all, come on in. When you come in, make sure y'all sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me. And if you don't know what sprinkle means, somebody tell them. Sprinkle me. And if you love me like you say, you sprinkle me like you should. That's how I see it. If you love me like you say, then you should sprinkle me like you should. Come on in here. It's story time. We're going to make these as biscuits. We're certainly going to make these biscuits. We're going to use some self-rise and some buttermilk and some shortening. We're going to make them tight because we're going to fry them. They're not going to rise real high. You actually can use this You can actually use these also if you want to make some pizza knots. You can fry your biscuits and make some amazing pizza knots. I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all may already know. I don't know, but I'm going to share it with you. Y'all know I wash my dishes up as I go. Hold on. I'll be right back over there. I had my dishwasher. I had it took out my house. I don't trust them dishwashers. I only wash my dishes. I know y'all can't live without one, but I can. I be thinking my dishes ain't clean. I be thinking that machine might not have no sink. That machine might be trying to mess with me. Mm-hmm. And it's very hard. It's really hard to mess up some salmon. They used to be very inexpensive, but anything we eat a lot of. So let me tell you, I was warming Avery up some chicken. I'm turning that off. I don't waste stuff. So we had some leftover fried pieces of chicken from Bojangles. So I put it in the oven. Breakfast and lunch can be whatever you want it to be. Okay. So I took that chicken and put it in the oven. Warmed it up for my baby. If she wants a salmon, she can have it. Okay, I'll show you these salmon. Take it and turn mine down on a little low. And I let them get that little crunch on it. So growing up, sometimes the oven didn't work. That was life. So we're going to make some fried biscuits. But here's one of my story times. So ever since, you know, that little submarine thing blew up, I've been looking into some of the things about the Titanic. You know, what kind of waters was it in? Was it in American waters? No, I found out it wasn't in American water. It was in the Canadian waters. I also found out that there's a lot of people that was on that Titanic. To this day, they invented something that we still use. So as I get ready to sit down and make these biscuits and start working with this dough, did you all know that 2 of the founders of Macy's department store was on the Titanic? And they died. But that ain't it. That ain't all. That ain't all. I'm not talking about what kind of water. I'm talking about the location of the water. We know it was salt water, DeMadre, because it was in the sea. I'm not talking. No. Just stay with me, baby. Just stay with me. So my salmon, I'm letting them now. I like mine. I like to turn my salmon like on their side. And when I turn them on the side like this, I like to, so they can get that little crunch around the edge. I just like to take mine and kind of lift them and, you know, kind of do them a little at a time so that the ones that they can lean and depend on each other as they crunch on the sides, like this. Then I do the next set and the next set. Well, 2 of the founders, okay, baby, I'm not finished. Let me go and finish my life. 2 of the founders of the Titanic, It was a man and a woman, a husband and wife. Their last name was Strauss. That's not Asian. And they okay, hold on one second, y'all. Hold on one second. Bye. I done told you I don't need all that jumping around. You do it every time I try to let you come in my kitchen. You not Spinderella. Not only that, this is where it gets kind of, what did you say, Mama Tracy? Listen to what happens. Hold on, y'all. Listen to what happened to these people. So these people, now their last name was Strauss or something like that. These two I'm talking about. I'm not just talking, I said it was two of the founders, not all of them. But anyway, let me finish telling y'all what I know. Then y'all can tell me what y'all know, so that the people can hear what I'm trying to tell them. Because y'all know how y'all love to jump ahead of people. So anyway. The point I'm trying to get to, and the moral of my story that I'm trying to share with y'all on today, is that the great-great-granddaughter of these people that founded Macy's department store, two of the owners of Macy's department store, two of the founders, not all of them, okay? Y'all know how these department stores go. You got J.P. Morgan, you got all these other people that are tied into it. I just said two of them. Well, their great-great-granddaughter, okay? Their great-great-granddaughter, her husband was the inventor and one of the people of that excursion. And he was on that Titanic. So you mean to tell me your great-grandmama and granddaddy died in that Titanic? Your husband took a group of people down there, and now he's one of the 5 that died. Now, if that ain't full circle, I don't know what is. That freaked me out. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. Let's crumble this up. Self-rising flour. Her great-granddaughter, their great-granddaughter's husband. Her last name is Rush. Her husband, he was one of the founders and the president of that excursion company. He was on that little submarine thing that imploded. And I thought, how far-fetched that your great-grandparents is down at the bottom of that sea, died in that water because it was cold. Because, you know, I kept wondering, like, how in the world was it in Alaska? Now, just go with what I'm saying. Is it in Alaska? Because they hit an iceberg. That's what they say they hit. And we don't have no icebergs. But in Alaska. And that water was so cold, they was freezing. Well, they interviewed the governor of the Netherlands and something else over there. And he said that, you know, they shouldn't have went into those waters. That they had a lot of rain. It was dangerous to be, you know, even dealing with that stuff. And those people are real little people. Hold on, I don't know if somebody said something. It was the Olympic ship. The Titanic story is one of the things we've been lied to. Well, I don't know about all that. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all, I don't know about all that. Y'all know how y'all are with history. Y'all say 1 minute we lying and then 1 minute our history is correct. It says the Titanic. They got evidence. If you look at all the documentaries, they ain't said nothing about no Olympic ship. It's the Titanic. Now, I don't know nothing about no name, no different ship. I don't know why they would have to lie. I really don't know why they would have to lie. If a ship sinks, a ship sinks. But let me finish telling you what I found out. Because, I mean, everything is, you know, one thing about us, we kind of, what do you say? The great pretenders. You know, we want to know more than the next person, and we ain't done our research. Then they'll say we fabricating on something. And I went and looked my stuff up. Okay, now I'm gonna make these biscuits. I went and looked it up. You got the right to too. I haven't heard that they've lied about. I don't know if they've lied about anything else. I just know I did my research. Well, the Madre is in Canadian water, baby. So it was not in Alaska. At least what I read, it wasn't. Now I do know that New York touches Canada, but you saying Alaska? No, it wasn't in Alaska. That I do know. Let me show y'all these. Okay, so these are my salmon. I'm gonna use this same skillet, and like I said, it don't take a lot of grease. You ain't gotta drain nothing. I like to crust all the way, you know, crust around my salmon. All I read was that you said Alaska touching New York. That's what I saw. But you're right, Demadre. I don't see everything on here. Let me wipe this out real quick. One good thing about a cast iron, you ain't gotta do nothing but do a little wiping on it. Yeah, you gonna see the way I make them, Iris. I make them all the time. As many times you don't watch me make biscuits. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Is it me? Is it me? Or do y'all think it's kind of borderline rude when you trying to tell somebody something, show them something, talk to them? People make their own different conversation and want what you doing, but don't want to see you do it or hear nothing you say. No, it wasn't off the cuff. I'm just going to tell y'all the story. And you can go research it for yourself. I be trying to, like, when I find out something, I like people to know. That's all. But it appears as though some people don't want to learn nothing. They ain't going to educate themselves. And then they want to be rude. Now, if you ain't learned how to make biscuits in 3 years that I've been on them, I don't know if you want to learn how. I really don't. It's obvious you won't share my videos. So now I'm going to add some buttermilk. Well, all I know is that some of it is in the Canadian waters. Now, y'all could be schooling me on something else. I'm going to go do my research, Demadre. Thank you for sharing. Because, you know, this thing has resurfaced because of what has recently took place. And that's normally what happens in life. When something happens and people draw attention to it. Yeah, that's what they said. It was pretty close to the newfound lands of Canada. Yeah. Yes, it was in the Atlantic. It was in the Atlantic Sea, or ocean, I should say. But anyway, that's why they interviewed the governor of there. But I'm going to make this tight. And then I'm going to add some cheese in here. I'm going to be using some provolone cheese. That's what I thought, Vicky. Founders Land, which is near Canada. In Canadian waters. And it was the North Atlantic. The Atlantic Ocean. Tighten these up with cheese. And then I'm going to take them and stuff them with it. But anyway, I was so surprised that the great-granddaughter of one of the founders of Macy's, that her husband was on now. And now she didn't live her great-grandparents' story, but now she got a story similar. And so, it's amazing how some people, you would never think, now she's going to have to be, she'll have a story to say, not only did my great-grandparents go down in this, but my husband also died going in search of the Titanic. Now, what they wanted to see, why was it necessary? I don't know. You know, I often wonder, do people with money just do stuff because they got money? Like, why was it necessary to go down there messing? I believe in sacred burial grounds. Y'all may not, but I do. I believe you ain't supposed to mess with everything. It's in the North Atlantic Sea. Call my brother. We give y'all all y'all information y'all want on those X39s. I've done document. Y'all won't share the page. Y'all just want to wear me. I done told y'all about X39. My brother gave y'all his phone number. And yet, y'all coming and wearing me. I really don't know what more to do. Sometimes you think about how you choose to spend your money is your business. I ain't even trying to be rude, but I can be talking about something totally different. And y'all just so rude. But if I slide the comments and don't say too much to y'all, then y'all will say I'm acting funny. All right, I'm going to stuff this biscuit. I'm going to put a little hole in the middle. I'm going to put some cheese in this biscuit. Like that. I'm going to take this biscuit and I'm going to fold it over this cheese I just put in it. And I'm going to make these little biscuit balls. And when I get through with these, like that, I'm sealing the cheese inside. Then I'm going to fry them. DeMadre, don't be disrespectful to people, please. I keep trying to tell you, some of these people on here old enough to be your parent. Don't do that. All right, so let's keep making these. Okay, you get them the size you want. Now I'm not rolling mine out. You can roll yours out. I don't like to get stuff everywhere. Put a little hole in there. I'm gonna put this biscuit in there. All right. I just thought it was something I would share with you all. And I'm going to talk on what I'm going to talk on. So if I don't answer your questions, I ain't talking about that. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But I feel like y'all do that to me. That's why I be saying I'm going to have story time. And when I try to have it, Miss Donita Pearson, don't go back and forth with DeMadre. DeMadre, you owe her an apology. That was very rude of you. That was very rude of you, DeMadre. You don't do people like that. And you'll get mad if somebody talk to you that way. See, I'm thinking, you know, how your seed can be blessed or cursed, and how she won't know her grandparents. Her great grands were already gone, and she's wealthy. She was born into wealth. Yeah, you can bake these like this too if you want to, or you can fry them. Either one you want to. And I'm gonna tell you what else. If you do these like this, you can get you some you can stuff them with pepperoni. You can take your biscuit dough and swirl them like a pretzel. And you can rub some garlic butter on top of here, like I'm going to do. And, you know, they already got a video with those people going through what they went through in that Titanic. It's all about money. I don't know how people get happy on other people's pain. And you can put some tomato sauce on here. See, I have so many stories to tell y'all, but it's so hard, because when I'm reading and people writing other things, it just throw me off. And Miss Donita, the Madre can't speak for me. That was just rude and unnecessary, and he know it. He would not like it if somebody was talking to his grandparents like that. Which yeah, that wasn't powerful. And so I just thought I'd share it. But y'all seem like y'all already know it. Everybody may not know it. Yeah, they say they found some remains, but I just think they shouldn't bring them up myself. You know, just leave them down there. Like this song say, how many times must I prove how much I love you? How many ways must my love for you I show? How many times must I rescue you from trouble? Now you can take these and you can turn these into some amazing little pizzas. You can stuff them. You can rub them with garlic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash these flat like this. When I get ready to cook them, I'm going to cook them flat just like this. I got a few up that I can get started for y'all to show y'all what we finna do. And then I'll finish working on the rest of them, okay? So what I'm going to do, because back in the day, everybody didn't have an oven. And I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff started for y'all. Well, I don't know about people needing closure. I try not to worry about other people's closure because some people never get a closure. But what they're not going to do is have no bodies. Now, they're talking about they found wreckage. But I won't want no body parts or I mean, they won't be able to see them. I mean, they can't do nothing but have a memorial service. But if that, I mean, like, I just feel like it was a sacred burial ground is what I'm saying. You don't need to mess with those places. And again, that's just my opinion. Everybody got one. I'm not saying, you know, my heart go out to them. Even, don't get me wrong, people, even though they didn't have to do it, people do what they want to do with their money. And the folks that are left behind to mourn them, they hate, you know, I don't judge nobody for their closure. I don't tell you your dad and mama can be dead 15 years. But if you still mourning them, then guess what? You got the right to. I'm going to add me some grease in here. I need to fill this back up when I ran out. Yeah. That's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. I just think, what you think they gonna pull up after they've been down there this long? You know them animals done ate up a lot of it. But, you know, the stuff in the ocean. And then, on top of that, when they tell y'all to quit swimming, all this stuff going on, and you think you're a good swimmer, and you being pulled up under, you have to listen sometime. I mean, like, how much you gonna have to go through when they tell y'all to stay out the waters? Just because you want to swim? Look at that professional football player that's dead. They say that the current is pulling people under. You don't need to. Turn this up a little bit. You might be a great swimmer, but you just don't need to swim right now. Yes, I added grease. That's I added me some canola. We use vegetable oil. I added me a little butter. And then on this, if I want to, I can just take and melt me some garlic butter and brush on top of them. I'm finna scramble some eggs. But, you know, to each his own. I mean, I ain't judging nobody is what I'm saying. I have sympathy for anybody. Anybody that don't have sympathy for somebody losing their family all of a sudden, they ain't gonna have sympathy for nobody. My heart go out to the families. And because remember, these people that wasn't thinking they was finna die. Unexpected deaths are the hardest deaths to deal with. Now, when somebody's sick and they dying of cancer and suffering, then that's different. But that's a whole different story. Now, that's how I see it. And I just found it like how things can come into full circle. Catherine Stone, she tells me things and researches stuff. Because she know I was interested in knowing a little bit more. First, it was just a movie. You know, just a movie, a good movie. I don't know nothing about no Titanic. I don't remember them teaching it in school. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. But I can't recall it. So you may have not had, and it's okay. You may have not had an oven. Okay? Just like you may have not grew up in a mansion on top of a hill. But you could make you some fried biscuits. And get ready to scramble these eggs. And don't cook these too fast and too high, because you're cooking them from the inside out. You don't want them to be raw on the inside. Make sure you keep enough oil on them. Time to do what it's gonna do. Press mine down a little bit. I need to get me a little bit more oil in my bottle rather. I said boiler, but I meant bottle. Give both sides the time to do its thing. Life was so good back in the day, and you learned so much from cooks like my mama, like your grandmama and mama. Man, they didn't take I don't have and use it as no excuse not to cook for their family. They used what they had and made the best of their situation. And they fried these biscuits. And I'm gonna fry these biscuits. And I'm gonna let these biscuits get good and crunchy. I'm gonna add me some more vegetable oil and butter. Hold on, I'm gonna scrumble your eggs. I'll be ready, okay?
Is that oil?
Mm-hmm.
Don't put too much.
You know I feel this up.
I didn't know it was gonna go that high. You have to save some for that too.
Hold on. Put it back in there for me. I'm finna let you sing them. Hold on. And I'm finna scramble your eggs, okay, boo? You hungry?
Mommy, I think we haven't showed that to them yet.
What?
That thing that's in the top of, in the laundry, the top of the laundry. It's the epic pen. It's the chocolate pen.
Oh no. No, we're not get ready to use it. Not right now.
Dad said you used it already.
I don't think I have.
I don't know either, cause he said you used it when you were.
Who sounds short of breath?
Block them.
Block them? Okay, I'm just going to delete a comment. Some people just want
What's
something
her
bad
name?
with everybody. But I'd rather not call her name.
Oh, why it's so juicy? Why it look so juicy?
Huh?
Why let it look so juicy?
I'm frying them.
Juicy.
Hey, Dandelion.
Hey, Miss Dandy. Where's she at? Where's she at? Is Chef Willie on here?
Come on, man. It's time to start frying them too,
That's
man.
Chef Willie on here too.
I don't see Chef Willie right now.
Where's Chef Willie?
I don't see him. I see Jermaine. Hey, Donna Hayes, I called you.
Jermaine. Hey, Jermaine.
Pre-show.
Hey, Jermaine.
Donna Hayes, I
Hey.
called you. I told Melinda to tell you. I certainly did. I'm going to scramble her eggs real quick. Now, y'all, remember, you frying these on top of the stove, so they ain't going to just cook in 3 minutes. Okay, this ain't no whole cake. This is fried biscuits. And I can take the rest of them and put them in the oven. And while I'm doing something else, I can finish cooking these in the oven. I can pump this oven up. And I'm going to finish cooking them in the oven. Huh?
Look. Look,
The
Mom.
cheese is melting on the inside.
Mom, look.
What, Avery?
Look what I'm doing.
Thank you.
Welcome. You got hair on the floor. It's probably some of your hair. Your hair sometimes gets lost in the hair.
Biscuits is getting done. I don't know what y'all talking
Is the
about.
chicken in the oven?
I got it out.
Where is it?
I got it right in this aluminum foil. I'm going to get me some.
But did I do better than last time?
Mm-hmm.
But Foodie was on the floor, so I did it.
Aunt Nene on her.
Hey, I'm Nene. That's why you didn't answer my call. Cause you don't want to
Thank you
lie.
for sweeping. Hey.
Huh?
Thank you for sweeping.
Well, that was just a tiny bit. Mama,
We already done the salmon.
can I tell you something? Alright. Mom, is that salmon?
Mm-hmm.
Mama,
I'm finna come your eggs. I'm listening to you.
Mom, can I make my
Can
own
y'all
eggs?
sprinkle me, please?
Sprinkle. You mean stars?
No, sprinkle means to S-H-A-R-E.
Laugh out loud.
No, share.
You know what L-O-L means?
Mm-hmm.
Laugh out loud.
Sure does.
That means something's funny to them.
Mm-hmm.
Not to us. Mom, what is
Did y'all enjoy?
this? Mom, what's this called? Mine, what's this called? Look, Mom, I got some peaches in it.
Kim Langley Griffin. There was some lady on there. He's named Kim Langley Gott. Catherine Langley Gott. I was like, I know this ain't Kim acting like this. Honey, she was just acting starnated last night over a skit. What'd I tell you about it? What'd I tell you about it? Stop it. You keep doing that to me. I'm not your toy now. All I'm gonna do is let these. I'm gonna do her eggs so she can go eat. I even do stuff to get in trouble with me. She know better. She know not to be doing all that around my head.
Are those pancakes? Huh? Are those pancakes?
I wish I had some
What? I think we do have some whatever you're trying to talk about. What is it?
I'm going to show y'all these, and then I'm going to make her eggs real quick so she can go eat. Okay, I want to show y'all how that cheese that I stuffed is coming out of there.
Mmm, it looks so good.
That's cheese. That's cheese.
Oh, Mama, you know something else you could make?
So watch what I'm going to do. What, Avery, what is it now? I'm doing something. What is it now?
You know something else you can make later today?
What, Avery? I'm not cooking all day today.
No.
Don't start that now. I know you ain't. You going to try to make me cook all day?
No.
That's what you going to try to do?
Mine.
No. Yeah, no, Linda.
Of course you're a good cook. Why can you not feed your
Yeah, I
lunch?
know I'm a good cook, but you I want to rest sometimes.
Mine. You already know you're not going to do it. Mine.
What I do know is I'm going to take, melt a little butter.
Mama.
What, A.A.? And
That-
brush
that
these
one.
babies for A.A. to enjoy. And
Brush them, babies. What?
I might end up doing something else with them later, too. Y'all heard A.A. put her request in.
Mine. Mom, is that cheese going to stay in that? Is that cheese gonna stay on that until
Yeah,
it's done?
I'm finna let you taste it, okay?
Okay.
Watch out now.
It looks good though.
Mm-hmm. It is good, baby.
So what do we have today?
Today I'm finna do, you want some eggs or you don't want none?
Yes, I want eggs.
I don't even know why I asked that question, do you?
Yes, I love eggs.
I'm gonna put some of my everything on him.
I love eggs.
I know.
They're good for your brain. Why?
Okay, I'm gonna flip these one more time.
You're not a flipper. Yeah, gotta flip them.
These are done. This set is. I got another set.
Oh, they said something. Hey. So yo. They said hey. They said hey, your mama.
And shake a little seasoning in here and brush the top.
Right.
Hey, Ray.
Go with seasoning.
Hold that for mommy. Put that back over there.
How do you make the seasoning? It looks so good.
Put that back over there. I guess I can put these in. Just that done. Now I can turn these into some pizza bites. But I tell you, it's getting on my nerves. Stop it. Stop doing that.
I've never seen those pieces before.
Let me show them how they look. I need to start some more. Stop it, Ava. Hold on just for a second. Lord have mercy. Lord, you better be glad you ain't down my mama's house. Most people don't have to speak this many times. I don't have to speak up too many times now, I'm telling you. You know who's sweeping this floor, right? Who gonna sweep this floor?
Yeah, because you smell.
If I cook, you gotta sweep it. Hold on, y'all.
So these look like a grilled cheese kind of.
It is.
It is a grilled cheese?
Wait till you taste them, you gonna love it.
Does it stretch out though? You're kidding.
No, I'm not.
Am I?
Ava.
I'm gonna go over here and look at
Come on. Bring it here and let you see it. Then I'm gonna cook your eggs.
What do you want to see?
I'm gonna let them see how it looks. Hold on. Okay, y'all.
This is how we find it out.
I'm finna let y'all see them.
Ooh, that looks so crispy. That one, you just put that one. It looks so
So this is the fried biscuit.
It looked good too.
This is hot. Give me a paper. Inside this fried biscuit. Did I add lemon to what? Did I add lemon to what? What I was supposed to
To your
add?
cake. They were saying about your cake.
What I was supposed to add lemon to?
To your cake.
No, I ain't baking no cake.
You did make a lemon cake with lemon.
Avery, I ain't baking one right now.
Okay.
They don't see that. This
They're
is
probably
hot.
Something different.
I'm trying to pull it apart for you. But it's hot.
It actually stretches. Just take it out. Just take it out. Just take it out. It's crunchy.
You don't do it like that, you're going to have to get your napkin.
Right.
Come on over here so they can see you.
Okay. Let her on it. I'll turn it like a burrito.
However you want to do it, right?
That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Miss Chip, you want some? Here.
These are fried biscuits.
Here. Eat some.
Baby.
They're so good.
I got some more going.
They're so good.
And then they say how they taste.
They taste good on Nene.
And all I need is some tomato sauce. If I want to turn them into like a little pizza thing for her, I could do that. Fun thing for kids. I'll show you, then I'm going to have to start her eggs. I'm frying some more. And I stuffed them with cheese.
Mom.
This is, because people didn't have ovens.
Mom. How did you make this recipe?
What you say, Catherine Song, my friend? Yeah, she like them. I took some everything seasoning and I put it in some butter.
Mom, I'll go in my room and I'm gonna eat this and I'll come back and throw this paper towel away until
I'm sorry it's taking me so long.
It's okay.
Mama have you ready.
It's okay.
It's gonna be worth it, okay?
Okay.
So you can take your everything, put it in some butter, and brush it. Baby, don't come for me. Pray for me. Don't ask my neighbor. Come to me. Don't be afraid of what you see. You know I love you. Come to me. Don't ask my neighbor. Please don't ask my neighbor. My neighbor ain't got nothing to do with this. Come to me. Come on, pre-show. This is another one Auntie got to teach you. Honey, pre-show can make them biscuits. I may have not done a lot, but I know one thing. I know I taught the pre-show how to make them that biscuits, and that young man can make him some biscuits. And he sell them. How about that? First of the month, checks him, and y'all still ain't sending no star. I tell y'all what, it's all right. Still bless y'all. I just got a stingy crew some days. Man, I saw this young boy on Facebook, no joke. All jokes aside, this young boy made about $3,000 a day. He go live. He say he beg on Facebook as a profession. And he tell them he ain't going to do some things and make them laugh if they don't give him no money. And baby, when I tell you they give it to him, they give him money all day long, and it ain't funny. And it's their money to give too. What you going to do? Tell them, don't give them none. They can do what they want to with their bread. And y'all need to come eat this. Y'all know I can't eat but a bite or two or something. I'm supposed to get a little more brown on that side. So try these. stuff them with more mozzarella and provolone cheese. You can add, you can make these be beef meat patties. I'll have to come back and make y'all some beef fried patties and stuff these. Huh?
I saw Daddy and I showed him what the thing stuff with cheese, and he said that was good.
Mm-hmm. See, that's cheese y'all see on the sides and stuff. Hey, Mommy's going to feed you, okay? I'm going to stop frying these biscuits.
Now, how did you make that? That was so good.
I know, and guess what else? All you like is cheese pizza, don't you?
So that's favorite.
So it's got that little flavor in there, don't it? Mm-hmm. I could have put you some pepperoni, but you don't like pepperoni.
Well, I do sometimes. But I don't know. Well, you could just get pepperoni and cut it up in pieces.
Mm-hmm. I sure can.
Because I like pepperoni and cut it up in pieces. Because they just do them in circles.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the pepperoni? Because I can do that.
No, I'm not going to. We ain't going to do that.
The last, if I don't want it, I take it on the plate. No
Sorry.
more.
Ain't gonna make no more. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna turn that off.
We're going to do the eggs.
I'm gonna do your eggs now. Here, let's put all this in the sink.
Come on now.
Dump the rest of that out in the trash. And we're gonna start with you some eggs real quick.
I was about to go. I did it.
Start washing those few dishes out for Mommy. And these eggs won't take but a minute or two. And you can eat, okay?
Eggs don't take long.
Pretty sure gonna have these right, I promise you.
Tremaine,
And it's another
get me
thing.
right. Get me.
Tremaine, I was supposed to be teaching you how to make your apple pie. Always learn how to make what you like, nephew. Here, hey, they're going to try. And look, you can just rub regular butter. Armagine on her way. Oh, Lord, I hope not. Please don't
Daddy
tell.
said he ready to eat. That.
So turn that water off. Let me scramble some eggs real quick. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Here go the bag. Watch it good. Uh-oh, fell on.
Got to make sure I have all the stuff. A little bit of stuff.
It's raining. It's a Netflix day. I told y'all wasn't the spoiled. Oh, Deacon Calvin, you do be spoiled. I know you ain't doing that. I know you ain't telling these people no story. You get spoiled more than anybody. You and Willie, all y'all boys get spoiled more than the girls. Honey, Lisa and them can tell you that. The boys is the ones. It don't be the girls, it be the boys. Jermaine, Willie, Deacon Calvin, they get more out of me than Adam's house cake. Get jealous of each other. And I be loving them all equal, but different, because they different. So what I'm going to do now is beat these eggs up. And in these eggs, I'm using a little heavy whipping cream. All right. It's today Thursday. Yeah,
No,
Renee.
it's Wednesday.
Renee, I'm doing Zoom. I'm going to do Bible study today.
Today is Wednesday.
But I'm doing Zoom this Thursday. Thank you, Miss Renee Lester, for reminding me. Reginald Walton, you know these young men be spoiled by me. Now you done seen it, Reginald. That's why you don't hear Willie saying nothing. Because he already know. But anything I can do, I do try to help them. They're just like my own biological sisters and stuff. One of my sisters is just, my oldest sister, just a big bundle of love. She wants everybody to be together. And she'll do anything for anybody. That's my sister Cheryl. But we call her Renee.
Yeah, I call her Aunt Renee.
Hey, Alfreda. That's my sister-in-law, y'all, Alfreda. Be careful. You just saw your Aunt Fifi. What time is Bible said it's gonna be?
Aunt Fifi!
Quit hollering, they can hear you. It's gonna be at 4:30 today on Life Lessons.
Where is she?
Give me some salt and pepper. She say
Aunt Fifi.
Life Lessons. Right there, give me some salt and pepper. Today is a salt and pepper day. I'm gonna tell y'all something else to those biscuits. You can add you a little salt and pepper. You can add some sugar. You can make them a dessert. You don't like a lot of pepper in your eggs.
Because it's going to be hot. So you don't want that much.
These eggs will not have nothing else in them but eggs and butter. Yes, ma'am. I know I'm coming to see you in October. I'll be 30 minutes. Okay. Okay, Reginald. I'm glad you told me that. It wouldn't do if my sister lived close to me. My older sister, I didn't never have Kelby when she lived next to me. She was the one told me Kelby had chicken pox.
Kelby had chicken pox?
Yep. She was with Aunt Nene when she broke out. And then she had to stay with her for a week. And Nene could have let her come home. She didn't want her to come home. She did. And my sister Cheryl is the one that named my bird right here, A-Cat. Remember to tell your Facebook followers that oh, well, Frida, that's too soon to tell them, baby. But we'll come back around and tell them about y'all Women's Day. But if I tell them right now, I tell them, but it ain't gonna do them no good. It's too early. It's a month out. But because I come on here every day, I make sure I tell them on August, you're gonna have your Women's Day.
Mom, where do I put the dish? Because I done with one.
Let me check it. It's the spot or two, but this is not right there. Okay. Hey, Lisa Kathy. Oh, Lisa. Go put that over there. Lisa, my brother Derek loved you so much. And my brother said, I told him you was doing a dance last night. Lisa, you made me want to get up and dance.
Mama.
You made me want to be like, I can make you dance. If you want me to, I can make you dance. I said, look at Lisa. I said, my brother said, oh, you talking about her cousin. I said, Lisa was dancing.
It's good that you're on.
Here, come over here with it. Rinse it some more. Oh, y'all don't need to see no eggs now. But you do need to, I'm going to turn around. I look good, Cat. Cat ain't going nowhere. I just dress up every day. Okay, put this over there where the plates is. Doing good.
Got that other stuff over there too. I don't care if I do dirty. It's just stuff in the shoe.
If you want me to, I'll do it. So when your eggs is cooking, just pull them to the middle. As they come along, just pull them in. Pull them inward. And then they won't be scrambled so hard they ain't no good. Because they going to gather themselves. Even if it's with cheese, these don't have no cheese in it. These just butter eggs. Okay, I cooked them in butter and the butter going to soak all the way through them. See, there goes some butter right there. But as they cook, if you pull them in, they'll do the rest for you. Just don't scramble them, don't stir them. Just pour them in. When you get through whisking them in the thing that you got it, just pull them in towards you. That's all you got to do, and you'll have a fluffy egg. How that one looking?
Clean.
All right, girl.
Look. Look.
Good job. That ain't clean all the way. Go back and check that out. Look at that right now. See?
Oh, I didn't see it.
You're going in. Make sure you pull the soap and scrub it and rinse it real good. Thank you, Miss Christine, right? And if y'all want to be a supporter, it's $4.99 a month if you want to become one. Teresa and Randy just recently became one. I had a few new members. Welcome new members and welcome new people on my page. As we command our day, we do 4 steps. We wake up and give God the glory and honor. We LYFE. We love ourselves first every day. We pay attention to our surroundings and we pray without ceasing. And that's how we command our day. Because nowadays, you can be minding your business and things will come your way.
Wait, what did Nana say? What did Nana say? What did she say? No, she's right there. You just passed her. Hey, Miss Tiff Tiff. What did she say? What did she say?
I don't know, baby.
Nana.
It is.
Sister, you are... Mama, I'm trying...
Avery, I'm doing it. That is. Read what she said.
Sister, you are looking good. Being that wig.
Wait.
What? Oh, Nay. I thought you said wig.
You gotta sound it out. You remember how she taught you? Now, these eggs are done. Let me show you something. You can overcook your eggs. They be dried and Cuda brown. I don't know why I've been talking about Cuda, but I've been talking about Cuda. Pull them in now. Them eggs is done. You could turn that heat off of these eggs. They gonna catch up. You could turn them off. They fluff. They ain't going nowhere. You can turn them a couple of times, and that's it. Them eggs is ready. Now, some people like fried, hard eggs, but these eggs are done. Because remember, this skillet's still hot, and they're going to keep cooking. And you can overcook them, and they just be so dry and cracked and crumbly. All right? These are ready.
Everything's ready?
Everything is ready. Go get you a plate.
Come on, I gotta clean this up because it's no raw fish.
Okay. So I had some leftover chicken, and I put it in the oven. Yeah, they ready. They fluffy. Come on, Avery, if you want your food, so I can get through it, the last bit of my stuff.
Did Miss Brenda call you last night?
Mm-hmm.
What did she say?
She made it home. She good.
What else did she say?
Mm-hmm.
No, she said that everything in her room.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you know what she said, then...
Those eggs still on?
They off.
Hey, did you take the chicken out of the refrigerator?
Mm-hmm.
Mama.
You don't want it?
Yeah. That's funky. Yeah.
That's Avery's breakfast lunch.
Breakfast lunch. You said them at the same time.
Lunch.
Lunch.
Hold it on the sides because it's hot.
Lunch.
As for me in my house, she just can't eat with this shot. And she's going to eat her salmon and some eggs and some rice. That's what I was going to eat in a little bit. Well, all right now. I'm going to clean my kitchen up. I hope you enjoyed me because I sure enjoyed you. I hope you're feeling well, and I hope you feel good about how you are today. I hope you're satisfied with the things you've done, the things you said, the things you do. I hope when in you find rest and you find peace in you. I hope the next time, by any chance, you decide that you need to peep into somebody else's business, check yourself and say, have I done all I can do to improve me? Have I come up to the standards that, go sit down, that I have set for myself? Just in case you get restless and well-doing, remember you can reap a harvest of blessings if you faint not. The key word is Y-O-U. I hope by any chance today that our connections on this page, your spirit and my spirit, done bear witness with each other. I hope you understand that I do love you. Yes, I do is my confirmation. That's my affirmative. I don't know how you feel about me. Perhaps I changed your mind on how you felt about me. Perhaps I taught you something you've never done today. Perhaps there's nothing new under the sun, Mother Laura Jones, and the thing that's supposed to be old is something that's new, and there's nothing new under the sun. So listen to me. If you haven't registered for the 2024 reunion, what are you waiting on? We're about to step in the name of love. We are one. We have to come into a oneness. I need you. You need me. And without each other, it's going to be hard to survive. You may not think you need me, but one day you might need my kidney. You might need my lungs. One day you might need my heart. So I ask you, just in case you might need me, take good care of me. Treat me right. Love on this heart that somebody else may get one day. Treat me right. Love on these kidneys as I love on these kidneys, because somebody may need one day. Somebody might even need my lung. I can't breathe out of it no more, but it is good to somebody else. So what I say to one, I say to all, love your neighbor like you love yourself. What I say to one, I say to all, love covers a multitude of faults. And what I say to one, I say to all, I love you. Yes, I do. I'm the cook, the motivational speaker, the Bible study, and y'all are my friends. And I want you to take good care of yourself. If you can, get your X39s going on in your body. Add the extra ones you might need for your body. Everybody's body is different. If you don't want to get these shots, if you don't want to do this, get you some of those appetite suppressant patches. If you need to detox your body and clean, they have detox patches. They have the X39, the X49, the ice, and so many more. But I'm telling you right now, we are better together. And the more we share together, the happier we'll be. No one wants organ donations from someone in the 70s. Well, I'm not in my 70s. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you should live to be 70, if you should, before I block you, if you should live to be 70, I pray that you understand life keeps living even when you ain't here. And you got some people young on the inside. They age ain't stopped them. I saw a lady in England. Her daughter couldn't have no kids. She tried and she couldn't carry. So her mama at the age of 59 carried her kids and gave birth to twins. Don't look at no number, because your life may end way before mine. And you'll be surprised nowadays what they need and what they'll use. I think when you come to somebody's house, you try to be so rude, you don't need to come back. And I don't think it's a real person. So with that being said, it's always good to separate the wheat from the tares. She gone. It's another burner page. Is somebody mad because we still doing good? People that are troubled, perplexed on every side. They try to get you that way. But I love y'all. Go enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm finna go in here and finish watching what I've been binge watching on Netflix. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna get ready to do our Bible study lessons on life lesson. And it's about church hurt, how to keep from getting hurt, and if you get hurt, how to heal from it. With that being said, I love y'all. Yes, I do. And I'll see you later. Honeybees.